Hey y'all, I am back. I am back with another one. I titled this shit The Matrix. Well, Matrix. Reason why I titled it Matrix simply because we are certainly living in one. And some people said the creator is written in mathematical. So I also really had to put the mathematic equations behind the back. And then I noticed that cross in the circle. And that really made me want to put it in the back. Because that's the same cross and circle that's written in some ancient books. You know, I realized how true this matrix is, and that's why I made a different video when I wrote, I'm not here. I'm not here to save nobody, and truly I'm not. I ain't even here to wake nobody up. That ain't my goddamn job. My job is to save me. Real talk, my job is to really save me because if everything is everything already played out. Like whether I would save myself in this matrix game or not, that's all to be seen. Like I ain't gonna bull crap. A couple of years ago, right? I was meditating, and it was like this planet ain't where it's at. This thing's better than this. So I told the person, and I really regret telling this person because I get tired of getting asked the same freaking question over and over and over. I'm going to give you the same answer. And then I don't like getting asked the same question. Don't do that because you make it seem like I forget what I say. I don't forget what I say. I mean what I said and I say what I mean. And if I really don't mean it, I usually think before I say something because my grandmother taught me that. She said you always read papers before you sign it because you can sign your life away. And you always just think before you speak. My granddaddy taught me that too. Think before you say something. It may save your life. Okay, so I usually think before I say something. Real talk. I told this person, and to be honest, I was meditating when I did it. I was like meditating, and it was like, you from a higher realm. This is you trapped here, right? And this, when I did this meditation, no crap. I'm gonna get him on the phone one day. I'm gonna ask him, when did I tell you I didn't want to come back? Cause he one of my witnesses too. And ever since I told that man that he don't get it, like I think he's smart as fuck. No exaggeration. But I think in that area he just don't get what I'm saying. It's like he don't get it. When I told him, I said I don't want to come back here. This had to be like in 2014. I would say 15. I would think 2014. I want to say maybe 15. Maybe 15 or 16. But it been a while ago. Even if it was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, you still asking me the same freaking question from 6 years ago? I asked him, do you know what the demiurge is? That's the first question I asked him. He was like, nope. I said, do you know what the archons are? He said, nope. And I couldn't tell him. There's something I can't tell him. He had to see. I'm done with telling people stuff. I never really was telling nothing, to be honest. What I mean by that, like somebody be like, prove it to me. I'm like, prove that I'm a liar. You go look my work up. Not my work, but go look it up. You want me to prove to me that I'm lying. That's all you got to do. But see, this is what I don't get. You become indoctrinized with everything. Your family, your surroundings indoctrinize you off rip. It ain't no way out this shit. But what I'm saying is Okay, you've been indoctrinized by everything, like I have, my upbringing. But when I burnt my Bible, I released myself from all that. And what I mean by that, how could I put my whole life in one fucking book? When you read more shit around you in your life, if you're not illiterate, than you have read in the Bible. And half of the people, they don't even read their Bibles correctly. I was raised in church. My grandmother, born in the 20s, raised me. So the reason why I have to say that, because these are new grandmas we're seeing now. And man, my grandma was born in what I'm saying is, when I was born as a grandchild of hers, she was old enough to be a grandma. My grandma was, if I'm born in the 70s and she born in the 20s, do the math. She was like over 50 years old when I was born, so you damn right. Not saying it's a special age to be a grandma, but back then when I used to see grandmas looked like grandmas. They had that oldness about them. It's a fact. Grandmas don't change now. The game have truly changed. But when I look at it, she knew that old wisdom. You know what I'm saying? She knew that old stuff that people don't really even know nowadays. You got to go in an encyclopedia. And half of the stuff that she knew as a child, she left it behind. My grandma, them belonged to an indigenous tribe. We got the pictures. She left that shit, went to being a Christian. And after being a Christian didn't work for her, she went to being a Hebrew. After Hebrew, and she still dedicated her life to trying to find that creator. And that's okay. And like I always said, it's okay. In most of my videos, person go back and look at them, I said it's okay. Just don't enforce your shit on me. And I will always say that. I don't care what nobody do. It doesn't affect me. It may, because everything is connected, but what I mean by that, it doesn't affect my daily life. What you eat don't make me shit. And what I drink don't make you piss. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to talking to him, he was like, oh, you don't want to come back here. And I'm like, damn, I've been told this man this shit. Why he always ask the same thing? I ain't going nowhere. I'm here. I'm infinite. If I don't want to come back to this dimension, so fucking what? But you know what I told him? That rocked his world, and he didn't want to talk after that. Because what I'm saying is true. His youngest son, who was 10 years old, when he realized what this world is, his own son gonna tell his daddy, I don't want to be here. See, his daddy is up in his 60s. I'm in my 40s. So he got me by 20-something years. So, of course, he gonna think totally different than what I think. But he ain't nowhere near thinking how my grandma think, because my grandma always knew somewhere deep down inside this was hell. She said it to me. She said, this is where it all go down there. It's other dimensions. My grandma knew this shit. Yes, she did. My grandma knew that. That's. But she raised me in church. And then I broke away free from religion. Then when I started realizing I don't need that, nobody needs it, but they still need it. Because if it make you a better person, if you could use that, if it'll stop you from doing something, if you didn't have it in your life that you know it's not beneficial, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, because I'm damn near going on 50. I ain't got time to be around here worried about no grown people. I mean, I hope they not worried about me. I mean, phew. Only thing I'm for is the truth, and I stand on that. That's my heart way, you know. And I hate to bust people bubbles. They could look it up. It's not 10 commandments. It's 613 fucking commandments. It ain't no 10 commandments. You got short of the pie. And I made a video about that. Getting shorter out of your goddamn pie. It's in one of my videos. I made a video about it. Because like I said, this channel is called Reality Hacker. I ain't even put nothing else. I ain't even finished setting nothing up. I put Reality Hacker. That's what it is. It's hacking into different realities. And plus, when I got to telling him about it, it's like the Matrix didn't allow him to hear. He was like, oh, I got to go. But if I would have told him, if I would have, I believe in my heart and in my vibe, if I'd have been like, nah, and going through it, he would have been, oh, why you saying you don't want to come back and this and that? But I didn't even do that. See, that's how I'm learning how to hack into shit. Things that I would have debated with years ago, I don't debate, even if I don't agree with it. It's okay. I mean, life goes on. Shit, ain't nobody gonna stop me. And that's what that's why I put Matrix, because I could see this damn Matrix. I see it for what it is. I could feel the energy. You know? I could feel the energy of I could feel it. I ain't gonna lie. I could just feel it. Like, for instance, somebody say, oh, you think you smart. Just some bitch smarter. And then, oh, that person think they smart. There goes somebody smarter. And so on and so on. But for me, I don't live in competition. I never been in competition state. But people have always competed with me. I'm not going to lie about that. My whole life, my whole life, even when I tried to avoid competition, it always found some kind of way. Like, it never fucking failed. But I always knew it'd be that way, you know? And they, sit back and laugh. But I get the last laugh because I already knew what you was up to doing. I already felt the energy. That's why my grandmother told me, she said, Velvet, you were born with a special gift. I was like, what is that? She said, you was born in a veil. For anybody that don't know what a veil is, what the black people call a veil, is when you still born in a water sack. So I literally came out of my mama's womb still in a water sack, and they busted. That's when my grandma said she knew I was special. Is there anything else that this special woman would like to say from what her grandma taught her? Be who you are and make no exceptions about it. Live in your truth. Be who you are. Stand tall for who you are. And love yourself. And is there anything else? Is there anything? I feel there's one more thing I want to say. The moment you detach yourself from everything, you become everything. I'm out. Peace. I also decided to add this to it. He is the one in the gray. Do you think you'll ever come back here? Maybe not. Your work can be done. And I've been telling this man the same shit for over 5 years. I'm going to say 5. Not everyone wants to come back unless their vibrations are stuck here, simply because we're from a much higher dimension than this. Even in the Bible, it's written in parables. It is. You're an angel falling from heaven. And he keep asking me the same question. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like for nobody to continuously ask me the same fucking question year after year, over and over and over. You know what it does to me? I'm going to be honest. The beast in me never changed. I just suppressed that beast in me. I suppressed it. And what I mean by that, I'm a very cordial person, but what you're not going to do, you're not going to keep asking me the same shit over and over. That's just like if I tell my son something, I'd be like, I'm going to take you to get something next week. Don't keep coming knocking in my room. You going to tell me, man, I don't like that. Because if you keep asking me that means you don't trust me. And if you don't trust me, I'm gonna make sure you don't, because the whole deal is off. And I'm gonna let you know the deal is off. So he know not to keep coming to my room. You said don't do it, because what day I said it's gonna be, if I make it to that day, that's what it's gonna be. For instance, if I say we're gonna do something November the 15th, don't come all the way every day, keep reminding me. If I said it, that's what the fuck it is. If it ain't, I'll let you know in advance. Well, do you think you'll ever come back here? Maybe not your work can be done. What the fuck he mean by that? And when I got to really asking him, do he know who the demiurge is? I should add those texts to it. I asked him, did he know who all these people was? He kept saying no. That's why I know he want to come back, because he don't even know what he coming back for. I don't know. That's why I don't argue with people. I can't argue with them. I'm too busy trying to save my motherfucking self. I can't argue with these people. I can't, and I ain't. I should add it. Because I asked him, have you ever heard of this? Have you heard of that? He was like, nah. And I was cool with that. I was cool. But what I wasn't cool with, he kept asking me the same questions over and over. I said what I said. We are the true fallen angels. I mean, I got a whole list of books. Not even books, because before man knew about books, man studied nature, spirituality. That was the first teacher. Your surroundings, no book, no nothing. Books are new. They could disintegrate. They damn sure can. So I know oral information was first. Telepathic communication. He asked me the same question. It never fails. I'm going to ask him. Why do you ask me that? Why are you so concerned? Because I'm not concerned where your soul or essence going to go. I'm not. I'm really not concerned. And I don't mean to sound cruel, but I'm really not concerned, because that's the reason why I can't be concerned, because that's out of my damn control. I can't control something that I'm not in control of. I'm not in control of your soul. Now, is there anything else I would like to say? Nah, I'm out. Finally. Peace.